and Crypto Arsenal is next on stage. So Crypto Arsenal, a round of applause. And we are...
Oh, no? Good? Okay. Hi, I'm Richard. You must have heard a lot of story about getting rich overnight in the crypto market. But the truth is, 95% of day traders lose money. Therefore, 86% use ineffective textbook trading bots. Social grading grows. However, 75% of copy traders still lose, as easily being tricked by seemingly enticing figures from lead traders. Eventually, they learn customized strategies crafted by quants work, but 80% of quants have no dedicated infrastructure and a tool chain to create strategy. To address the pain points, we designed a quant-driven social trading protocol for CeFi and DeFi. Also inspired by creator economy, we provide different services for quant to publish and monetize strategies and for traders to access high-quality strategies and their services. Compared to node-to-local competitors, we innovated a strategy aggregator, allowing quants to build and integrate any trading signals from anywhere to exchanges. Unlike traditional SocialFi competitors, we give copy traders transparent, verifiable, and effective trading experiences. For traders in DeFi, in addition to securing their asset ownership, our on-chain vault greatly increases efficiency and transparency for capital utilization. Annual TAM for automatic crypto trading service is around 77 billion, SAM 62, SOM 29. Our business model has been proved PMF with revenue. They are subscription and a trading fee rebate, membership fee for trading club, and the social and the profit sharing. We have been highly recognized by academic and industry leaders through collaboration and partnership. And also, we are the only one Asian startup admitted to Berkeley Skydeck in 2022. With zero marketing, we have achieved this milestone. And since last October, we started to generate revenue. Current MRR reached to 25K. We are a team with solid track records and experiences, especially in SaaS architecture, advanced web technology, and the smart contract design. We're asking for $3 million to achieve the goals and within two years. Although crypto trading is in a jungle tech with FUD and FOMO, we believe quant-driven social trading will soon reign supreme. So let's rock. I'm Richard from Taiwan. Thank you.
Richard, thank you very much. Let's stay on stage. Q&A, 1.5 minutes for this. So who has questions? Jury?
Hi, Richard. Thank you so much for a great pitch, great energy. At this point, why do you want to fundraise from the traditional venture capital rather than some crypto investors?
Okay, that's a very good question. Actually, so far, most of our fund has been bootstrapped by ourselves and also some founders. And because your question is why when we raise fund from crypto fund, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but yes, we would like to do that last year when we were in the Berkeley Skydeck. But last year economy is in its downturn, and also in the crypto space, there are some very disaster happened last year. So it's very difficult at that time to raise money, and still until then, it's a little bit difficult. So that's why we switched to traditional, fundraising market. Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Sadly, no more time for questions and answers, so it goes quick. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, Crypto Arsenal. And next on stage is Gamedev Camp, and Atomic Intelligence should be getting ready. So, a round of applause for Gamedev Camp. Yes, a round of applause for Gamedev Camp. This is not it, right?
That's totally not good.
Yeah, so we will wait for a moment for it to
Yeah.
get better. The slides are called Gamedev Camp, right?
No.
No? What's the name of the
No.
slides so the guys can
Let's do it all together. Gamedev Camp.
Gamedev Camp. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows Gamedev Camp? Yes.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I see people from the games industry, so cool. Shall we start?
Yeah, we have it.
Can you reset
we'll,
that?
we'll refresh this, don't worry. So, 3,
Okay.
2, 1, and we'll bring
Cool.
it back to you with the right
So,
numbers. Yes.
you're resetting that,
Yes.
or not?
Yep.
Anyways, welcome to the chaos. Hello, people. My name is Oli. I'm the founder of Gamedev Camp, and I'm deeply obsessed about the problem that young people, when they graduate from universities, they are unfit for work. So pretty much the whole education industry system, universities just fail them, but even more with all these new artificial intelligence tools, shifts in how games industry work, like even more experienced people, they get laid off because they're also suddenly unfit for work. The problem is so deep. When we launch our, well, pretty much barely working and very expensive prototype, we got praised by the industry. Media wrote about us, partners wanted to work with us, and most importantly, our users, they went to the internet to tell how much we changed their lives, what kind of an impact we make. And so what do we do? That's going to be the next slide. Currently, I want to focus that we actually launched, that we have paying customers, that we have user acquisition channels, that we're pretty much ready for scale. And now eventually, so what do? We are building a modern online learning platform where, well, platform being the web and mobile app, where creative people discover technical people and work together, learn by practice. So pretty much, they fill their knowledge gaps by practice and build the network that is required for them to get the jobs in the industry. And the most successful of these people, they launch their games, and well, they become sort of a small startups in that industry themselves. So we're looking for investors to support us to the seed round and beyond. We're going to use this money to continue building the platform and to double down, to focus on user acquisition. We understand that's the main challenge. And our ambition is to get to 60,000 monthly active users by 2026. And that's when we're going to be ready for the seed round. We already raised money from 5 prominent games industry figures, such as the Unity employees, a co-owner of Myro, boss of a local console game studio, famous game designer. The founding team, so that's Lilles and myself, we have never ever worked outside of games industry before, and we're proud of that. We've been only in games, and we know, understand, and feel this industry, feel this market. We just know what to build. And I'm here to talk, first and foremost, to investors who share our values, who also deeply care about young talent, who believe in lifelong learning. And since we're so mission and vision-driven, we believe that our lead investor should be passionate about making an impact on the world as much as about making money. That's it. Hello.
Yeah, you made it in time. I was worried. Great. Thank you very much. Time for questions and answers.
Hi. So, Oli, I will start. So, what's the catch? So, what makes you unique, like compared to other local initiatives,
Cool.
really great initiatives in Lithuania,
Yes.
or abroad, so you can
Yes.
be a global platform.
Yes, I'm so happy about this question. Get ready for some edtech geekery. So basically, we implemented the project-based learning in a way that nobody else implemented because it's very hard. We have to set up 4 different user acquisition channels. And we're so great that we were invited to University College of London Educational Technologies Labs to prove our technology, and so they help us develop this. Project-based learning is the answer. Nobody else does it because it's hard.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you for your pitch. I perfectly understood your very impressive games background. However, as you also said, you are currently building an edtech product rather than a game. So I would love to hear a little bit more about your team's edtech background and expertise.
The main expertise of our team is my co-founder, who has graduated from 2 different game dev universities here in Lithuania and in Korea, and she is dramatically unhappy about what she got. So she had instant experience of how it doesn't work, pretty much. In universities, you get theory, you get some practice, but then it doesn't work. So if you're asking if you have teachers or we don't. And that's why we're part of that University College of London at Tech Labs.
One more time for a short compliment or a very quick question. Yes?
Okay, so what skills could I learn at your platform?
Currently, I'm saying about 4 user acquisition channels. So that's programmers, that's game designers, that's 2D artists, and 3D artists. So the people who are always in demand, the bare-bone workers of the games industry.
Great. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ole. Game Do Camp.
Game Dev Camp.
Game Do Camp. Yes, next on stage is Atomic Intelligence, and DeepFin is getting ready. So if you're ready, Atomic Intelligence, the stage is yours. And just in a few moments, let's begin with a round of applause. Yes.
Hello. My name is Tomislav, and from everybody else, we help with the boring stuff. So the company is essentially focusing on something which every other company is generating, and that's data. So that's essence of everything. Data is generating on massive amounts on a daily basis, and what is more, only part of it is in structured or semi-structured way, and that's the part above the sea level, so the part of the iceberg. Everything else below the sea level is something which is fully unstructured, like video, audio, etc., etc. Now, if we want to use the data, it becomes really tricky. So even from those 80% of the data, today it's only half of the percent being used, which means that there is a lot of dark data without usage for the company to make a business. Now, our focus here is on trying to process those unstructured data, audio, video, text, legal documents, etc., etc. But even that provides some challenges. Data can be semi-structured, fully unstructured. It can be in a written form. It can be numerical. It can be textual. And all of this also can be handwritten, and it can be also in a different forms, having different type of typefillers, typos while you're writing, etc., etc. So what we did, we built an AI-based solution, and this is something we are researching for years, which has all of those components from the reading, unstructured, processing, standardizing, having a human in the loop, and then later on integrating. So we provide integration platform for unstructured data. So even if you talk about audio or free-form text, everything is being able to process with the computer vision, NLPs, etc., etc. Now, human helps to speed up the process and fix some of the elements if there is an error during the processing. So this is why we introduced the human in the loop. Platform itself is built to have 2 different types of interfaces. One for the developers who will like to scale it and tweak everything through the graphs, but at the same time for the business users who have a wizard-driven UI where they talk with any type of unstructured document, and it will bring the process in the background, which, again, developer can tweak later on and scale it. Now, the market grows, and it has the potential to grow about 40% per year, year over year, and expands on a daily basis. It's not just intelligent data processing, but it's also document automation, it's also document analytics, etc., etc. Now, besides this, growing exponentially on a yearly level, we started to focus how can we price this. And we started to look into FT employees, we started to look into click metrics, etc., how much something like this would cost to save the company if you replace the tool with the persons who are doing this manually at the moment. And we found that there's potential for 3 different business models. One which is fully cloud for the small companies who have less volume of the data and they don't really care about full integration, and for the big companies with some on-prem type of the solution. I'll skip USP. I'll just show that there are 3 different competition types: RPAs, document processing, and extractors, but none of them are doing end-to-end business. Yeah, that's it.
Great. Thank you very much.
Yep.
We have time for Q&A. So questions from the jury.
Yeah, my 3 minutes are always like 4 minutes.
Who has any? Yeah, shout
Nobody.
out.
Yeah, so thanks for presentation. Difficult to understand all the details, like in short time, but seems like it's like very broad focus. So if you can bring just one use case, like one OCP group, specific type of company who will buy services, specific, task, or like solution. So they buy and you'll be better than you pay for something.
I'll give you one example. We already did few proof of values to the potential clients, and those are the pay ones. And even this, when we show them how much they are saving, every proof of value concept was 10K each over the 2023. And one of the companies we worked was a company who is doing a leasing of the properties to all the big vendors like FedEx, UPS, Amazon, etc. And we did a processing of all the legal documents for them. At the moment, they have a triple blind process where 3 persons are going through every legal document manually, because documents can have pictures inside of it and everything, to process it. And it's costly. On their level, if you have like a 50,000 documents per year, it costs like almost 200,000 on just paychecks to process this, and it's not error prone. What we build as a solution is also having data quality when you have a typos, like somebody misspelled the city or what. We do all the consolidation and also linking with their downstream systems. And this is one of the clients which we started with a proof of values, and then now it's scaled.
Yes. Thank you very much, and sorry, but the time is over. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, as I said, cruel Lucas, but next on stage is DeepFin, and getting ready is Meetelp. So DeepFin, if you're here, can we have you closer to the stage? Yes, get ready, and we count it on, and 3, 2, 1, let's
one. Hear me?
Okay. Start. Yeah.
Do we have any freelancers in this room? Could you please raise your hand? Well, I don't see a lot of them. Maybe because 50% of freelancers fail within the first year they start freelancing. And that's the unfortunate and shocking reality. I'm Gabija.
I'm Andrius.
And we've created AI-powered freelance success platform for independent professionals. So on average, it takes 1 month for a freelancer to start freelancing. But also, 50% of freelancers fail within the first year due to lack of experience in administrative stuff and financial knowledge. And a freelancer might spend from 1,000 to 5,000 euros a year on fluctuating accounting and bookkeeping services. And the freelance market in the EU is booming, and the time to act is now. So there are around 28 million gig economy workers in the EU at the moment, and the number is expected to reach up to 43 million by 2025. And the market is expected to reach up to 10 billion euros in value.
So to solve this problem, we created AI-powered freelance success platform. And basically it goes through from combination of data-driven advice, financial services, and automation tools. Now our customers can launch their freelancing business 10 times faster, to spend at least 3 times less on doing so, and avoid a lot of mistakes they usually make. Basically, our product is like a virtual artificial financial coach. You just download the app, you enter some basic information, you connect your banking account, and then the magic happens. The more you use the app, the better it becomes. And it creates personal, step-by-step growth path from actionable, just-in-time, tiny bits of information, services, and consultations.
So since the moment we've kicked off in Lithuania, we have seen around 10% growth in week-to-week paying users and around 20% growth in in-app engagement, meaning that Lithuanian customers are extremely happy and they value our products and services. And since we launched in Spain, around 1,000 downloads were achieved in just 2 weeks. And by the way, recently we've been spotlighted by Google Play by one of the fastest growing mobile apps in Lithuania. And our vision is to become a leading financial empowerment provider for freelancers in the EU, and we're starting from Spain. So there are a couple of reasons why we are starting in Spain. First, Spain is a quickly growing freelance market, so on average around 12% annually. Currently, there are more than 3 million autonomous or freelancers. Secondly, by 2024, freelancers in Spain will be required to use the third-party or electronic invoicing tool, so the market opportunity is there for us. And we are offering available and easy to use mobile service.
So we have a great, experienced team with various backgrounds, and now we're looking for a bridge round to fuel our growth in Spain. So let's speak.
Great. DeepFin. Questions?
Thank you so much. Very interesting pitch. Mentioning AI is usually a tricky way to go on the stage. Help me understand, why do you need AI in this solution?
Yeah, let it be me. Actually, loosely based on my previous experience when I launched AI practice in a huge retail bank, we are creating some kind of digital sales brain. And what does it mean? First of all, we need AI from just models for segmentation of our customers and their behavior, based mostly on their banking account transactions. Secondly, we created a big catalog. Now it's more 100 and growing of offers and advices, as I already mentioned. That also we created personalized recommender systems that the mostly to be very particular for this concrete person in the time they need it. And it learns, the reinforced learning, when and how it should become and to be most profitable and best for this concrete person.
Great. Quick question, yeah?
Yeah, so the next question is, are you on the way to creating a bank for freelancers?
Well, of course, we explored that idea, and as a former banker, I always loved that idea. Well, we will see, because it takes really about 1 million euros for first investments to start this kind of business. Of course, we have white label partners we talked about, and sometimes ago we talked the so-called Wirecard, as you remember, and yes, might be so.
It might be. Okay, let's stop here, but great question and great answer. Thank you very much, DeepFin.
Thank you.
A round of applause.
Yeah.
Yes, and last but not least on this batch, Meetelp is about to enter the stage. A round of applause for Meetelp.
Hello? Oh, hello, my name is Rimas. I sit here, or in my case stand, millions of people are navigating the intricate maze of mental health care, struggling to find the right therapist. It's mostly a game of chance, and that's a gamble we can't afford, especially when 30% of the people worldwide are affected by mental disorder, and over 2/3 of those affected do not receive the care they need. This alarming statistic isn't just a number on a page. It's a pressing call to action that demands us to ask ourselves, can we do better? Well, we're here today to say yes. Yes, we can. With this question in mind, I present to you Meetelp, your guiding light in the mental health journey, cutting through the noise to connect you with therapists who are gently suited to your needs. Now, what sets us apart is our matching algorithm. With help of doctors back from California and machine learning, we link the dots and find meaningful, life-altering connections. Yet, we understand that the path to wellness isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. It requires more than just a perfect match. As such, our holistic approach integrates tools and strategies scientifically proven to accelerate the healing process. Now, for therapists, Meetelp isn't just a workspace. It's the whole tool belt, everything from scheduling to payments, simplified and streamlined. But Meetelp goes beyond just the individual. We're building sanctuaries of shared experience. Exclusive, verified communities bring spaces of growth and support to both therapists and clients alike. All of these services are part of an ecosystem we are building to address the growing crisis. And make no mistake, the crisis is escalating. In a market where half of severe depression cases go untreated, our offering isn't just a timely one. It's a necessity. And our impact shows that. 3,000 downloads, 30-plus therapists, 30-cent cost per install, and a validated business model. Behind Meetelp stands a dedicated team with deep roots in tech, psychology, and marketing, all aligned by one goal of making mental health care genuinely accessible. So, what's next for us? Expanding our network, refining our tools, and staying committed to the mission of becoming the guiding light in your mental health journey. Because Meetelp is more than just an app. It's a transformational experience. In a world that often leaves us isolated and alone, we're building a space where every click, every match, every shared story is a step towards collective healing. As such, we invite you to be part of this game-changing journey. Thank you.
Right on time. Yes, now the questions.
So thank you. You know, during 2 years, I received maybe 5 pitches with a similar idea. So the question is, what is your secret sauce comparing to others?
Great question. We actually get this asked a lot. So our main IP is our algorithm, which is based on a study that was done by a Californian doctor, I think 10 years ago. And we're trying to put that questionnaire into a easily understandable and efficient user experience with the help of him. And if we do that, then it's going to be a groundbreaking thing in the ecosystem.
Yeah, but you haven't done it.
Yeah, we're currently doing it. In the coming months, it's going to be released.
Okay, thank you.
Still have time for questions, even 1 or 2.
So can you remind once again when you started and what's the traction? So how many active users you have monthly?
Yeah, so currently we started back at January of this year with 0 users, of course, and then currently we have 1,000 active users. Of course, those aren't the paying ones. They use mainly the self-help feature. For paying ones, we're still lacking a little bit with 12 users currently. They are occurring, of course, but we're still refining our marketing strategy.
So then the question, if there is a so huge problem, so why only 1,000 users for this solution?
Could you repeat the question?
Why only 1,000 users if there is such a huge problem in the world?
Good question. Mainly, I guess it's a lack of knowledge. We're still learning how to market, how to effectively retarget our users, and to find what ticks them.
Yes. One more question, maybe?
Thank you for the pitch. I think I quite vitally missed 2 important slides in this pitch, but maybe looking at the times, just addressing one of them. What about the competitive landscape? There are a lot of therapist platforms out there. BetterHelp comes to mind, for example. Can you highlight a few of your competitors and how you differ?
Yeah, so of course, our main competitor is probably recommendations from friends. But talking about platforms, there are BetterHelp, Talkspace, Talkatus, and so on. There are lots of them, but how we differ is that they give you a questionnaire based on filters. We give you a questionnaire based on therapeutic alliance, which is based on a lot of criteria and gives you a better match.
Great. And we are out of time, so a round of applause for Meetelp.
Thank you.
Great.